Shane. Set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny town red. Can't let that shit down in my head, war gaming.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly tabletop podcast. I'm Shane, hanging out with Fox.
Every single week I see this man. It's disgusting. Churchy, I mean.
Oh, yeah,
you're
of course.
a treat.
And Churchy.
Yeah. We're here with Churchy. Yeah.
You're a
I'm in the
delight.
void, so, you know.
Hello in there.
Today, we are going to extend a thank you to you guys, the listeners, and a few select others.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to thank all of our goats. We own many goats.
We have at least 2 goats.
And we're going to thank all of our goats. That's actually one of our Patreon tiers.
It is. Greatest of all time.
As is our OG tier. And so we're going to thank all of them, but also a few key other figures who have helped us get from a PVC piped wet blanket of a dream.
It was definitely a wet blanket.
It was mold
Wet
and
dream?
wet blanket.
Maybe it was a wet dream.
Oh, really? Could have been. This
Could have been.
podcast is a bit like that.
Yeah.
So, because there are so many more people instrumental in getting us to... We're about to move into our 4th studio.
Quote unquote studio.
Correct. But this is our first
Yeah.
dedicated walls-to-wall studio.
I said that earlier, and you literally shot me down saying it's still a garage.
No, we said it's a garage.
We said garage.
Garage.
Don't misquote us.
Does it have a roller door?
Does it have a roller door?
For now.
Our new studio has a roller door, as does this one, but it will be a dedicated studio.
Absolutely. Yep.
And we've got lots of big plans.
Yep.
There's a lot of cool stuffs.
Yeah.
And it's all because of all of you.
Yeah.
But we've got limited time, so we thought we would start with our patrons, goats and OGs,
Absolutely.
for all their, monetary support.
Yeah, without them, we wouldn't have been able to contribute to these giveaways.
That's it.
Churchy would be better to have Churchy here doing all the editing that he does, which is actually nuts.
Yeah.
I've started dabbling now, and like what Churchy knows is more. What Churchy's forgotten is more than I'll ever learn.
Yeah,
when it comes to editing.
Yep,
So
for sure.
Churchy, thank you, and without you guys, we wouldn't have Churchy creating what he creates, and
And the podcast quality would be very, very low. Some of you would argue it's lower. Imagine it's lower.
Can you imagine lower?
You don't have to because
we'd
of
be
you.
there.
Yeah, we'd be there.
I'm bad enough, but imagine how bad it would be without me.
Yeah. Imagine we hired a freebie or an intern.
We'd be recording into like a Game Boy Advance, somehow uploading it to Spotify.
Bro, that's an episode we're doing. We're absolutely doing that. That's a new Patreon tier.
SP?
SP. No, Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance SP, bro.
Sure. Well, we'll work out that. We'll iron out the details later. We'll take a vote.
Cool.
Yeah.
Starting with one of our goats, we have Burnsy. Burnsie's been around us for a while now. He joined back in May 2020.
Wow.
Straight out of the gate, he was showing off some Fallen Dark Angels Terminators that he was painting up for a game of, I remember, Isolation Space Hulk.
Oh, very cool.
So that was around, obviously, peak 2020. COVID was a real deal.
Yep.
Somehow playing Space Hulk in ISO. Don't know how he did it.
Loved it.
But he did it.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What we thought would be a really good format for the way we do this too, as you've alluded to, is we want to throw back to the time when a lot of these people joined our Discord.
Yep.
What they were doing at the time versus what they're doing now.
Bit of a then and now.
Yeah.
Where are they now?
Yeah, Still in the Discord,
Still
which
there.
is incredible.
Yep.
I don't know many Discords that have these people in it for 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And you'll notice a lot of these people showed up in 2020.
Yeah.
So God bless you,
We had
COVID.
a big influx during COVID. Yeah. Now, Burnsy, we've got him to thank for our sort of first couple of games of Mecha Hex.
Big time.
And our love of giant robots.
I also love Burnsy's individual transformation of his old self, and then he has shed his tortoise skin.
Yes.
Which is a thing.
Now
He could fight
ripped.
bears. Yeah. He could absolutely fight a bear.
Yep.
Which is good, because if our Discord was ever attacked by a bear, previously I feel we've been underprepared.
We'd be decimated.
Yeah.
Now we've got Burnsy.
Now we've got
I
Burnsy.
did write a note about that, the bear thing.
Yep.
Oh, you did?
Many moons ago, I did mention that.
You
Okay.
thought you raised it in the risk
did.
committee
Yeah.
meeting.
So we were doing a job safety analysis sheet, and you're like,
I did.
bears.
Bears and text messages live on an episode. Those are our two biggest threat levels. Threat level Deltacon or whatever.
DEFCON 1.
DEFCON 1.
Yeah.
Yes, and for those listening, by the way, who are like, what on earth? Whom are these people? By the way, these are our Discord members.
Yes.
Our patrons. If you these are just war gamers, just like you. That's the best part about this.
Yep.
This is a Discord filled with these homies that we've met through this podcast.
Yep.
And they're just into wargaming and are doing life with us. So jump in there, be one of them. Not necessarily the Patreon, unless you wanna. Unless you wanna.
So it's $2 a month.
You could find. He's winking, by the way, for those listening in the audio medium. If you can't hear that terrible wink, that's how he winks IRL too. So he got married somehow. I don't know. Miracles can happen.
Fantastic.
It's actually a pretty good wink. It is actually a sloppy wink. But anyways, we've also got Axe Anax, who joined our Discord on my birthday last year.
Oh, happy birthday, Axe Annex.
Wait, he showed up using Iron Tail, and it was super effective. So you know how when you jump in the Discord, it's like a wild appeared?
Yeah.
He used Iron Tail. So
Nice.
he was and still is our resident Nordic Weasel informant.
Oh, he is. He's got all the goss on anything Nordic Weasel, 5 parsecs, 5 leagues, 5 anything. He's on it.
If there's five Guys, the pizza place.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it's not pizza. It's like burgers and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure he's all over that.
Of course.
Now he's working on a bit of his heresy, which is really cool.
Nice. He took the plunge finally.
Finally.
Yep.
I think did he have the box for a while, or was he thinking about buying the box?
I think he was just on the fence for it for so long. Yeah.
What I love is that he got his first plastic Space Marines in 3rd edition and loved the beakies, but felt the proportions were off.
Yep.
And now it's come full circle 24 years later. He's in love with the new proportions
But
of the
hates
beakies.
the beakies?
No, he likes the beakies.
he likes
He's
the
happy with
beakies.
it. So
Okay,
now he can finally get an army of the sexy, in proportion beakies.
Nice.
That's Games Workshop's reward to you for joining our Discord.
You've earned it.
Yeah.
Keep it up, champ.
Thanks, Axe.
Awesome. We got Whack. He joined back in June 2020. He punished my Necrons in a game of 40k with his Corn Demons.
Green Demons.
Green Demons, yeah. Yep. And he had to join the Discord to keep rubbing it in.
Yeah, fair enough too. I would still, if you're listening, Whack, and you're like, oh, I haven't rubbed it in a while, you know where to find him.
You know.
The mean green fighting machine.
Yeah. We've been following Whack's progress on his demons for so long. He's done things with LEDs, and not only in demons, but in his Lunar Beavers as well, as his custom Space Marine chapter, and it's absolutely nuts. But yeah, lately he's been on a bit of a Blood Bowl binge.
Yeah, nice.
I saw he hit up a Age of Sigmar doubles tournament a little while ago. So
oh, sweet. Yeah, I do remember that actually.
Yep,
it's been cool watching all the different games he's ebbed and flowed through.
Oh, so many.
The Lunar Beavers look amazing, right? But on the table, in real life,
yeah.
They blow my hair back.
Yeah.
Make me look like a Super Saiyan. I'm sure that's what happened. If not, that's what I envisioned happening.
Yeah.
They looked amazing. So thank you, Whack. Elko joined in July 2020. After probably hearing of a bunch of weirdos messaging his son Test.
Yeah, that's kind of dodgy now that I think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when Test joined, he was one of the first people in the Discord at all.
He was. I would not be surprised if besides you, me, and Churchy, he was like the 4th person to join.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
100%.
be far off it.
Yeah, I agree. It's either him or Final.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's a battle for the ages.
Regardless, months later, his dad finally thought, "Oh, check this out."
Suss these guys out.
Which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Like he was interested in the hobby.
Yep.
He was watching YouTubers like MGM and stuff like that. He was a bit interested and finally took the plunge when he joined the Discord.
Yep.
And now he's painting some Necrons.
Yep.
Which felt super out of the blue, pun intended, because they got blue on them. But it's been really cool watching him sort of like get into the hobby, paint some Seraphon, some Necrons, build some dope terrain, and now even get his daughter's painting.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
That's probably one of the cooler things is watching the journey of people that come in when they find hobby homies, when they find the hobby.
Yeah.
And then grow, like Test.
Yep.
Didn't own a model before the podcast and now has more models painted than neither of us, probably.
Thank you, Alco. We've got Final Dinosaur. Joined April 2020. He was smashing out gold details on his Thousand Suns.
That's right.
I remember seeing those when he first jumped in and blown away. It's that classic blue and gold scheme, and like it is just so amazing to see. But it's like I would never try that.
Well, you're correct because you're selling 1,000 Any takers, jump in the Discord.
Just stunning, absolutely stunning. And then when he isn't trying to escape Tarkov, he's slapping a bit of bolt action. So doing some terrain recently.
Awesome.
He painted a Space Marine too, which was, I was like, this is random for Final.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember Final was the first Patreon mini I ever did, I think. It was a blue thingo throwing a hobby homie's smoke grenade with orc armor. It was the first time I'd like kit bash, converted, done a bunch of stuff. I'd really tested myself.
Yep.
Burnt myself out for the rest of my life trying new things. But that was awesome. A brother from Belgium.
Hell yeah.
And his brother, Human, also from Belgium, ironically. We got Rad Rooster. Showed up in July 2020, coming in search of minis and board games. I think he found both.
He did find a plethora
of both.
Yeah.
I remember we would send literally, like when he joined, it was really early on.
Yeah.
And we would send hundreds of messages. Like you, me, Rad, all just chatting war games. And for most of the back end of that year, 2020, he drove the Discord.
Oh, like, he was running it. We could just take a back seat.
We just jumped in the back seat and he was like, I got it from here, guys. And so that was very cool. And now he's our gunslinger and underhive ganger, inspiring us with the rate at which he pumps out miniatures, awesome looking units of all kinds of stuff.
Anything he paints, anything he puts paint on is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah. And he's just like, I'm starting this gang. And then it feels like the end of the week. He's like, so this gang's done.
Finished it. Now I'm starting this other one.
And also to note, his band Frenzy is actually legit. So check out Frenzy on Spotify.
Hell yeah.
They're dope. They're super dope.
Yep.
Thank you, Rad. And also, special note to Rad is that of all of our Discordians, of which there are a myriad, a lot of them have typed many, many messages.
So many messages.
But Rad is the second place winner.
Yes, he pipped MJ at 12,500 messages.
That's amazing.
It is.
We couldn't fathom that anyone. We were like, who could rival MJ's rate of content and contribution? And only Rad.
Only Rad.
At 13,446 messages in the Discord. Thank you, Rad. Thank you, MJ. You both joined 2020, so that's at least 800 million messages a day.
So Fox, just to interrupt here, who took first place?
You'd be surprised. But apparently, I don't have much better things to do than to send 16,000 messages in my own Discord. So.
Yep. I was surprised. So I sent, was it like 8,000?
Yeah, you said 8,000. Yeah.
I was like, okay, Fox is far more chatty than I am.
True.
So I was like, maybe 10K. I'd say like 10K.
Yeah.
Easy clap. No cap. And
yeah.
then that's what the kids say these days, apparently.
No cap.
No cap.
But
I was
then
surprised.
when you said 16, I was just fucking.
I just couldn't fathom it because I've been very busy lately.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've gone days without seeing or typing a message.
Yeah, but you've probably made up for it.
I must have. So that's 16,000 from 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
None from last year. That's crazy. Thank you, Rad, for gunslinging paint on models and gunslinging messages in the Discord.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate it. You're amazing.
Hell yeah. MJ, conveniently enough.
Speaking of, it's like we planned this.
MJ joined back in August 2020. As Fox said earlier, 2020 was a big influx for the Discord.
Yeah.
She was working on a massive Test of Honor village at the time. A bunch of houses, Tory gates, lanterns, carts, all kinds of details.
Wow.
And that's where MJ actually found us, was when we started getting into Test of Honor.
Test of Honor. In fact, we've said many times that Test of Honor was worth it all in the end just to get MJ. Just to snag MJ because she's such a valuable contributor.
Yeah. Now, MJ continues to blow us away by her fortnightly historical games, Baron's War.
Yeah.
Just absolutely stunning tables, stunning miniatures. And I blame MJ entirely for my love of Rangers of Shadow Deep.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because it's her fault.
It is.
So it's fair to blame her.
I blame no one else but MJ.
Come on, MJ. What are you doing? Selling this man another game. I do love that she tags us every time. She's like, oh, the boys would like this.
Yeah.
Damn it, I do. Damn it, I do.
Yeah. Anything great for now, too. It's like 0200 hours. It's like, I should take Fox and Shane.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make sure they know about this.
Yeah.
I didn't. Thank you. Now I have to buy it, MJ. No, you're awesome, MJ.
Yeah.
You've been fantastic for our Discord.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, it's like she plays fortnightly, the type of game you hope to get a couple times in a year.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just,
Yep.
it is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's my
yeah.
turn.
It is indeed.
This is my turn. Oliver, the man in red. I don't know why I said that.
Resident DJ.
Yeah, so he
Yep.
joined in November 2020. When he joined, he was kind of loopy from some glue fumes as he was building some Primaris Outriders. Now he is one of us. He is
One
kin.
of us.
One of us. He is our resident DM, GM, fantasy football rival, and master of magnetic storage. And he's currently trying to buy Shane's models.
He's been slipping into my DMs. There's another one.
There's another one. Oh, I accept that offer. No, Ollie, you're awesome. Like, just running RPGs for us and for the homies has been just a very small part of what you do. Your memes, your meme game built hobby homies. Some of them I wish I could delete, but I can't delete other people's memes.
No.
So, well, I can
you
actually.
have
I'm an
admin
admin.
powers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Maybe I'm just too lazy. But yeah, you and hanging out with you a couple times now.
Yeah.
With the big board game, the big game, Gamapalooza.
Yeah. Drove all the way from Adelaide with a boot full of hobby.
Even having brews with him at a Irish pub.
It was full Irish.
It was full Irish.
Didn't I saw the orange flag at the front?
Oh yeah,
It was like
How
two
could you- How
stories
could you miss
tall.
it? Yeah. Does that
You could
make
see
an
it from
Irish?
Adelaide.
Yeah, he did. He was like that one.
Oh, the flag. Yeah.
Introduced us to a black and tan. We didn't have one. I didn't have one. You didn't have one.
No, he had.
But
I was happy with the Guinness.
Yeah, I had a Guinness too,
Yeah.
which was rare. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, you're more than Guinness and black and tans. But thank you, Ollie. You're awesome.
But also Guinness.
And black and tan.
Lethal. Lethal joined back in May 2020. I remember at the time he was 3D printing some lightsabers. And painting
yeah.
up some Legion.
Dang.
Working on a speeder. What do you call that gold thing that Luke drives in episode 4?
Drives.
Speeder.
Yeah, probably speeder. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We could keep asking questions, but the answer's still speeder. So.
Still a speeder. Now lately he's been slapping a lot of Blood Bowl minis and also hitting up Warzone with the boys.
The boys, squad up. Me and Burnsy played with him once and it didn't go well.
No,
It didn't go
I
well.
played with Burnsy once. It didn't go well either. So
A common
I see a
denominator.
common denominator.
Should I give that game another chance?
Yep.
Just Warzone.
free one. Yeah, don't pay
Warzone.
for it.
Because it's free. So,
so
by the
yeah,
way,
lose.
check out Churchy's review, the good, the bad, and the refund on Churchy's YouTube
Spoiler
channel.
alert.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But yes,
Cool
Warzone
title,
is.
though.
Yeah.
See a fox.
I am master of words.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's 50-50.
Yeah. But Lethal also flew down for
Yes.
a big old camping trip.
Yes.
And I remember it was a pleasant, maybe 15 degrees, and he was borderline
Dead.
hypothermic.
Yeah, man, I felt so bad because he's a Queenslander.
Yeah.
And say no more, he met the Victorian winter in the forest
Yep.
with winds.
Yeah.
And winds.
Yep.
And it was a cold night
Cold
too.
night, but I remember specifically during the day in the sun, I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah,
This is good.
It's like a
And
nice 8 degrees.
He's got a beanie on, like 3 coats.
shivering, absolutely shivering.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
your dedication extends beyond your willingness to give us money.
Yeah.
And goes to the forests of Victoria. I will always owe Lethal because he won a due back for us forgetting him in a painting competition.
Oh, we missed his entry, didn't we?
And then we scored it and he actually came second.
Yep.
And so we're like, oh, we have to give him second prize.
Yeah.
So we got a second prize for him. And then I
Yep.
think it took me a year to get it to him.
Yep.
But did I give it to him in person? I think
When you went up there? When you flew up there?
I actually think I'd forgotten to pack it. And therefore I either went up there and left it back where I was.
Yep.
Or I left it at home.
Yeah.
And so I posted it, I think, the next week. But that was like a year afterwards. So for living through that,
Yep.
you deserve another due back. Yes.
Your call.
Yeah. Oh, dang. Free postage.
Yep.
Yes. So thank you, Lethal, for your patience. Your revives on Warzone. Hockers Joined in October 2020.
Yeah.
Trying to finish his Sisters of Silence because he had a few Talons of the Emperor going.
Oh, wow.
Like going back and looking at those, I was like, damn, I feel like I missed him.
Yep.
Or it's just been so long ago. I mean, it's over 2 years.
But he does so much.
And it was awesome.
Yeah,
They look
yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
So Hockers, if you're listening, let me know what's going on with the Talons.
Yeah, true.
Been working on them lately, or
Yep.
what's the go?
Yep.
He was about to start shift work, so he was just trying to pump out his Sisters.
Yeah, yep.
And now he's dominating our meme channel lately. He's been carrying the torch, which is awesome.
I not gonna lie, I muted that one for a little while.
Oh, for sure.
I may have forgotten about it.
Yeah. Turn it back on. He's dropping some bombs.
Okay,
in
I'm
there.
not gonna name names, but Marius was dropping memes every single day. I think he's gone now, right? He's gone now.
I don't know, but either way, if you're listening, Marius, we don't need as many memes.
Yeah.
Some can come
Some
back.
memes are great.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Yeah. It was
I memed out for a minute
If we had checked his numbers, it would have been 20,000 messages sent.
in the meme channel.
Yeah, in the meme channel alone,
Yeah.
for sure. So thank you for carrying the torch, Hockers, and
Yes.
upping the quality. Appreciate it.
Yep.
But your White Scar vehicles are something to behold. Like the weathering,
The weathering is just amazing. Like,
yeah, it's grim. It's just what Grimdark
Yeah.
should be. I mean, doing White Scars in Grimdark is tough.
Yep.
Because you don't want to take away from their iconic White Scars paint. But like, oh man, I don't know what the one he's finished is called, with the bronze horse on the side. I don't know.
rhino.
Is it a rhino?
It's a rhino, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just amazing.
I couldn't believe the fact that he had the balls to paint something white and then weather it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'd just be like,
Perfect white
I'm
paint
done.
job.
I'm done.
Could have been done.
Factory new.
Yeah. And he went factory.
I'll even hang a little car scent off the rear vision mirror. New car smell.
Yeah.
Like, I
The
wouldn't
little-
weather it at all.
the little blue.
Showroom finish.
Done.
Yep.
Not his. Not his tank.
Nah.
Smells like an old dusty sewer. Yeah. So yeah, they're also something to behold.
Yeah.
And he's working, and his kit bashes, his conversions, his clams, all of it is incredible.
I feel like he gives everything a bit of a his own touch. Like,
Yeah.
it's like he just doesn't build something as intended. Like he converts somehow.
Yeah.
Whether it's just a simple weapon swap or something like that.
He makes
I
it
say
his.
simple, but goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
But like, he makes everything his own.
That's so accurate.
Yeah.
He's one of those people that the hobby is just a what do you call it, like a tool to channel his creativity.
Yeah.
And not the other way around.
Yeah.
I feel like my creativity is just a tool to like get my hobby done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just awesome. All your stuff is awesome, Hockers, and you find time to get it done and slap our meme channel.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Hockers. Moose joined August 2020, and we were wowed by his Death Guard. His disgusting, just horrible, beautiful Death Guard.
Yeah. And you know what? His Death Guard is a perfect icon of who Moose is as a person. He's disgustingly resilient.
He is.
You are so resilient,
He
Moose.
is. Yeah. Moose, we've been there through thick and thin.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a true homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And like, well, I remember telling Moose a while ago, man, when you first joined, I thought you were just this crotchety lad who I couldn't tell if it was like the British humor, like the, what do you call it? The real dry sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Or what, because it's in Discord.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, it's just a dick. That's just who I am. But like, Moose is one of those people that once you know who he is, oh, man, you just love him.
Yeah,
You're awesome, Moose.
And it's like, the more shit he hangs on you, the more he likes you.
Yeah.
And it's like, cause like, I
Oh, he
remember
must
one day,
love me then.
I'm like, geez, he's saying some horrible things. I'm like, and then he's just like, I just love you, man. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he would be amazing. We need to have him on for beers and banter. Get down here,
we've had him
Moose.
online for beers and
We
banter.
have,
We
yeah.
need to have him in person for beers and banter. We were graced with his presence
Yep.
not long ago.
Yeah.
But didn't get time to get anything recorded. So
Yeah,
maybe next time.
I've played games with Moose twice now. Once
Yep.
at his house, where
Yeah,
he's,
you went up there?
Yeah.
With Lethal too? Yeah.
We played Warcry together. It was awesome.
Nice.
One of us, I can't remember who it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I remembered something from the game. But anyways, yeah, it's just an absolute blast.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What's he doing now?
Oh man, he's been doing a lot of he's a karate, right?
Yes.
He's been doing a lot of sensei. Is that the right term?
I feel like that's the wrong one, but yeah.
Senpai? No, that's not it. He's been training the younglings when it comes to
That's right.
martial arts.
And he's treating them better than Anakin did.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I think his hobby's taken a bit of a back seat while he's doing all that.
Yeah.
New jobs and stuff like that has been chaos for him.
Yep.
But he's still there. He's still in the Discord.
Yeah, and his like the lava bases on his mantic dwarves.
Yeah, Chaos Dwarves? Abyssal Dwarves?
Yeah, they were Abyssal Dwarves. That's
Abyssal
right,
Dwarves,
because
yep.
the Abyssals is like the fiery people.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's why it makes sense. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
I hope you find the energy to slap more Mantic.
Hell yeah.
Because, I don't know, pun intended, did you burn yourself out? I know you're getting those ready for a tournament, and they looked incredible, and I hope to see many more of them. But
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're awesome, Moose. Thank you so much for all your support.
Yeah. Thank you, Moose.
Thank you, Moose. And when will I see Moose? Oh, I'm going up soon, so hopefully I can
Tee something up.
tee something up.
Let him know.
Aggro joined in October 2020.
Ooh.
Immediately started recruiting people into his tabletop simulator games.
He did. He suckered me into a couple of games with Benno.
Yeah.
Yep.
He lived in the tabletop simulator channel on our Discord.
It. And through ISO, it was good.
It was
good to
good.
get some games in. Yeah.
And I remember, like, it's one of those things that's so hard to learn. He would just patiently walk people through the process of downloading your models, importing your battle scribe list, doing everything.
We spent one whole session just getting my list ready. It's like, all right, next week we'll play.
Yeah, exactly. And it was great because, like, it felt like the kind of thing that if once you got your list and you played, it became like second nature.
Yeah.
But then if you stop playing for a month, it's like, I've forgotten again.
How do I do everything? Yeah.
And he would be more than willing to just like walk everyone through it again.
Yeah.
But because he was playing through Tabletop Simulator, he smacked games.
Yeah.
Smacked, I assume, hundreds of games.
Probably. At least.
So now he's sold out of 40k basically.
He's had enough.
And taking a well-earned break. He's pulling a shame. That's what we call that. He's pulling a shame. There's no shame in that. Actually, that's a lie. You're buying more 40k just for one-page rules.
Can't stop. I've got a problem.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
So he's enjoying a well-earned break, enjoying scale models, 5 parsecs, firefight, some other little things. He loves firefight, and I think when you contrast playing just when you get a different system, it's so refreshing, and I think he's in that stage now. So keep it coming in the Discord, Aggro. I want to see more firefight stuff.
Fond memories of playing Warframe one time with Aggro.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, when he jumped in my Discord.
Hell yeah.
Warframe with the boys. It was good.
That's sick.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
We have Penny. Joined back in November 2020.
All these 2020-ins.
Yep. He binged a bunch of episodes to catch up.
What a legend. What a brave legend.
Oh, I don't know how he did it. But he was also, at the time, he was using an old Chimera, building it into a Hellhound with just straws and like plastic stuff. Like, it wasn't even like bits. It was like full on custom
Craft store.
kit bashing.
Wow.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Sure, dude. Yeah.
Which was just awesome to see, and the finished result as well. Like,
That's
it wasn't
right.
one of
I
those
do
things
remember
that
it.
Just started and then like, I'll get around to that later, which I think many of us are guilty of.
I don't know. I'm pointing at Shane, but really,
It's everyone.
I'm pointing at a
It's
mirror.
all of us together, but
Collectively.
Penny gets shit done.
Yeah, he does get shit done.
Yeah, it does get shit done. And then now we've been lucky enough to catch up with him with many brews,
Yes.
multiple occasions.
Yeah.
And watch him work through his Dead Man's Hand, getting those Western models done, which is just sick. I love seeing that. I love that genre, and I would kill to have a Dead Man's Hand army or force
Yeah.
for a game.
Yeah, for sure. I want to formally apologize as well to Penny for taking him to the Gateway Hotel and making him stay in Corio. It's our collective fault, but
Yep.
you're welcome.
We whiffed that one.
I can't remember. I was like, I remember like that earlier the week, someone had told me the Gateway Hotel was okay, and I was like, it's right, we're right there.
Yes.
Let's smack it.
It's like, does the door lock?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. He wasn't too phased though. Like, he had that tournament on. I think it was a Legion tournament.
Yeah, I played
He just-
against him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wanted somewhere just to crash for the night.
That's
pretty
it.
much.
Yeah, we couldn't get into the brews too much because I was like, I've never played this game really
Yep.
before. So
Yep.
game 1 against Penny was amazing. He taught me everything I needed to know to play 2 games, then leave the tournament.
Yep.
So appreciate it, Penny.
Well done. Well done.
He taught me how to beat him.
Yeah.
And now he actually posted that amazing meme of the dude
Yes.
spanking the other dude.
Yes. That's
It's
so good.
Yeah.
It's classic.
That is classic.
Comes up from time to time.
It needs to come up more. I enjoy it more than I should. The last person I'd like to thank on this list, there'll be more, is Big Roach. Big Roach has always been in the Discord.
Yep.
Probably actually technically one of our first members, because I would have hit him up straight away and be like, I just started a podcast.
Yeah. We need numbers. Get in.
Yeah. He's my IRL mate from when I was 5 years old.
Woof.
Yeah. But he got around Yorton. He loved Yorton.
Oh, yeah. That was so much fun. We should hit that again.
That was good fun.
Yeah.
There's other books
That was a lot
too.
of fun, actually.
Yeah.
So I even bought him that for his birthday or Christmas or something.
Oh, nice.
So now I will be heading up soon. Oh, this is in the future. So in the past, I've already seen him for New Year's. And I played. I want to get him into wargaming, but I understand a man with 2 children. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence. But we did meet up in Sydney once and play a game of Necromunda with Rad and Gritty.
Oh, yeah. And he said he loved it.
He was like a duck to water with it,
Yeah,
man. He
yeah.
was just like, we're all just like fumbling around the rules and having beers. And Big Roach was like, okay, so my strength of this gun is this, but I've moved up here, so I get my +1 to hit. And we're like, are you a wargamer, bro?
Yeah.
So it's in his blood. We'll get him there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. Thank you, Big Roach. We've got Gridlock.
Gritty.
Joined back in April 2021.
There you go.
So he's kind of a newer kid on the scene, really.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the old blood, but
It does feel like he's always been there, though.
he does. He just
Great
fit in. Oh
Great
yeah,
Yeah.
absolute champion. Back then, he quickly advised us that he likes poetry, romantic novels, and long walks on the beach.
These are all facts as well.
Oh, they are.
It delighted me with all 3 of them.
Indeed. Now, over the last few months, he's been slapping Night Lords and his Drukari.
Yeah.
But Gritty has been there through many hobby hangouts, camping trips as well.
Yes.
Yeah, just an absolute champion.
He also, as a Sydney sider, I thought would fare a little bit better in the cold, but alas, the Victorian winter takes us all. Winter is coming.
Except for the local boys.
That's it,
yeah.
mate. We're born a bit different down here.
Yeah, we are born very, very different. Yeah. Super different. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember when Gritty came in, I was like, Gritty feels just like, Gritty's a homie.
Oh,
He's only said a couple
yeah.
things, but he's a homie. And then we
Yeah.
later found out he was introduced by Rad. And we're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rad's
Yeah.
a homie too.
Hell yeah. Some people just gel.
That's it.
You know, like pretty much everyone on this list has just gelled like straight in, and everyone just gets along. And that's the beauty of that Discord as well. Like everyone is just,
Yeah.
you know, we're all mates, really.
Yeah.
Without this hobby, we would never have met. And
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty nuts.
We wouldn't have known each other. That's what I always, whenever I go to bash GW and say something negative about him,
It's like, well,
no, they are the reason I have all these amazing friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gritty. Last but not least on our list, we've got Test Dummy.
Yes.
Test, the duck egg green lover,
Lawmaster.
who's earned many titles over the years.
The titled one.
the titled one. April 2020.
Yeah.
Real early.
Because we launched in Feb
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got through March and we're like, oh, we got 0 listeners. Kept
Yep.
a big roach.
Yep.
And then Test stumbled in.
At the time, massive into D&D. He was running campaigns for some of his mates.
Yeah.
And he was just teetering on the edge of taking the plunge into a Warhammer army.
Yeah.
And he did Tzeentch, Demons of Tzeentch.
And he won our first ever giveaway.
Yeah.
Which the odds were in his favor.
You had to email in.
Yeah, sorry. I had to send a postcard.
Some idiot, right?
Did you actually?
Emails?
Did you have to actually email?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Condition of entry was to email in.
Wow.
I thought people would use emails more. Okay, I'm sorry.
This says a lot about Shane.
But
also I had no
make
input,
everyone
so-
ring up on a AM radio.
AM radio.
Please call the homies
Hotline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
landline.
The hobby hotline. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
That's content.
Something right there. It's another episode.
We've watched Tess grow into the young adult that he is. You know, now he's got his learner's permit for his driver's license.
Yeah,
So he's
congrats, Tess.
cruising the streets of New South Wales. So
Terrifying.
wear your seatbelt. And he's out there on the grind, earning that cash.
Yep.
With his first real job, I suppose. So
I like that he can be seemingly gone for months, but the second we jump in a live episode, boom, the link is there.
Somehow he beats the bot that's designed to post the link.
Yeah.
So
The bot's like, why would I? Because Test is here.
Exactly. It's like, well, I'm obsolete now.
Yeah. What is my purpose? You post the thing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Test. You're awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, and thank you everyone, not just our patrons that you guys listening now have listened through. You know, we thank you.
Yeah.
We thank everyone that's been there since day one, commenting on the videos, liking the posts, and all that sort of stuff.
For sure.
It just really helps.
If you are still listening, I mean, you know that you're one of the real ones.
Absolutely.
You've just sat through 37 minutes of us thanking people
Everyone
that aren't
that's not you.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
So we can't thank you enough. We don't deserve your ears, but you lend them to us.
Absolutely.
Regardless.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everyone commenting in the YouTubes,
Yep.
active in the Discord, giving us a little, that's a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yep.
Or a thumbs down. Maybe we did a bad episode once.
Once. Multiple times.
Just letting us know, giving us that feedback. It's all any of it. It's all awesome.
Yeah.
And we can't thank you enough. But we try. We do episodes like this.
We do. That's right.
So thank you.
Yep. We also like to thank a few other people in the community that's helped us so much since we started. You know, people like Jim.
Yeah.
From Guff.
Jim and Wolfie and Paul.
Yep.
Guff lads.
Yep.
Ladians.
Tricky from Throw the Dice.
Tricky, thank you so much.
Jack from Battle Maps.
Yep.
Tim from Miniature Scenery.
Yeah.
There's been and so many others too. I don't want to forget anyone, but you know you're all just as important. You've all helped us in many different ways.
Yeah.
Whether it's sponsoring some giveaways or even discount codes and stuff like that you've offered from time to time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Even if it's just replying to our emails, Graham Davey and the likes, just hitting us up. Yeah. Stuff like that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Everyone that has ever bought merch, I'm wearing something. Shane never does, doesn't like it. Thinks it's all garbage. But if you don't, there's some sweet merch on the store.
Yeah, hobbyhomies.com. Check out that. The links to all the stuff on there.
Yeah.
Like our patrons, for as little as $2 a month, you get early access to videos like this. You get early entry to giveaways.
Yep.
Discount codes for our merch store for some of the higher tiers, and a bunch of other things as well.
Yep. And I had on this list, but I also want to thank Churchy, the man looking down at his phone. Churchy, this podcast is the three of us, and we couldn't have done this without you.
Hell yeah,
and
Churchy.
we wouldn't want to do this without you.
No, not at all.
If you turn around and were like, sorry guys, I got something else, I can't do it anymore, we'd be like, well, okay, well, we had a good run. We had a good run.
Yeah.
So thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Cheers, Churchy. So massive thank you to everyone listening. Patrons, we'll slap that up on the thing now. All the names of everyone.
Yeah.
Not just our goats and our
OGs.
OGs, that's the one.
But we've also got our main homies
Churchy's got it.
and
Nice.
homies. You're all super. We couldn't thank, there's a lot of names on there. Couldn't thank everyone, plus everyone else who contributes in other ways.
Hell yeah.
So thank you all so much.
Yep.
It's going to be an awesome year.
Oh yeah, we've got big things planned for season 5.
As we always do, but it's all because of you.
Every year we try to make things better.
Yeah.
This year we are. Hobby Homies Network kicking off. Binge-worthy breakdown. Check out that. Kate and Caitlin breaking down Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Still, they're going through it in detail.
Nice.
In detail. So checking out that helps us. We've got some affiliate codes in the description as well for War Game Vault and Drive Through RPG. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but a little bit goes our way for us to buy new rule sets and expansions and stuff like that. So that helps us.
I like letting our money pull up there so that we can buy a game that the people want to hear about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
That's the gist.
That's the gist. I'm just figuring out Shane's plans. we don't see each other often.
No. We don't talk about anything together.
Thank you all so much. You're awesome.
By the way, next week, just got that thing on, so make sure you keep Wednesday free.
I'm busy.
Okay. So
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I'll see you later. I'll see you next week.
Woo! Big up to the boys, Fox and Shane. Set your minds free, no locks and chains. Do what you love, roll the dice. 50-50, we cold as ice. One thing cold, but a penny town.